Hey guys, this is Matt from the Multiplayers, and I'm going to show you how to make timers in your Foundry maps. Now, I just have a quick map here. It's not really anything in it. This is just my testing area, and I'll show you some quick objectives you can make using timers, utilizing timers. And I'm just going to actually skip through all this text. If you're really quick with the space button, you can read the text. It's not important. But basically, you talk to this guy, he says words, and then these guys appear, and he says, let's stop time. And so he stops time, and then walks up here, because what you want to do is listen in on their conversation. Now, I didn't put any thought into any of this. This is just to test. Really, it was just to test one thing. So he appears, and you can actually wait for him to come up the stairs, but here's what it is. Wait and listen is the objective. So these guys are going to talk, and the objective is to wait and listen. And now you've waited enough, and now you kill him. And that's one thing you can do with timers, which is kind of cool. And let's go into the Foundry and see how we did it. Hey guys, alright, now we're back in the Foundry, and we're going to see how we just did that little bit, but we're going to focus mostly on the timer. So here's your starting position right here, and you talk to this guy, he talks, makes these guys go walking, so they walk. You talk to him again, and he stops time, and you follow him up these stairs, right over here to the wait and listen marker here. Now this wait and listen marker initiates this place marker right here. This place marker initiates the wait and listen, and what you do is you listen to these guys talk for a little bit, and then they turn hostile, and you have to kill them. So how did I do that? Well, here, this big blue bubble, if I go to layout, this is actually an encounter. It's hard to see right here, but it's actually an encounter. And the reason why this circle is here with no enemies is because I actually have the enemies here and here. Now what happens is when you reach this place marker, it spawns enemies. Or actually, when you reach this place marker, it spawns this guy. Once you're done talking to this guy, it spawns enemies here. And these enemies are sitting on top of traps. And that means that once the enemies are killed by the traps, then this mission right here, the wait and listen, which happens to be a kill enemies story mission, gets completed, and then it moves on to the next one. So with timers, with the little clever manipulation of enemy spawns and objectives, you could create what looks to be a timer and make something simple like that. Let's look at something else you can do with timers. Alright guys, so we're back in the actual game, and this is another little test I made, and this is going to show how you can do a simple cutscene using timers, and again, this is going to be really dumb because I didn't spend a lot of time on it. But here we go. This little girl flirting with us, laughing, she has pink hair, and she walks away, and amazing mystery dancers spawn. Some cool things with their shadows. I will have a wonderful time, thank you. And ooh, magic effects. And there you have it. That's a stupid little short cutscene that was created using timers. And now let's go back to the Foundry, and I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll show you how you can make your own similar cutscene. Alright guys, we're back in the Foundry, and this is the room in which the cutscene took place, and you'll notice that I have my encounters on the sides again, And this way, that keeps this encounter circle right where the player will be. That ensures that the enemies are going to spawn. If the player is outside of the circle, this is very important, the player is outside of the circle, the enemies will not spawn and your timers will break. So it's very important to keep the player somewhere in the circle, or put the circle where you think the player will be. Now, what I have here is invisible walls on all 4 sides of this place marker, and this is what initiates it. You walk in the room, you walk up the stairs, hit this place marker, and that starts the cutscene. I have these invisible walls here, and I discovered this completely by accident, but when you box in the player like this, it forces it into a first-person perspective, so you can enjoy the cutscene a little bit better. Now, these walls appear when the player reaches the place marker, but they disappear after timer 4, when the whole thing is over. Timer 4 is the last one. Now let's look at my component tree. You'll notice my timers here, and all of these timers were for that cutscene. Now these big ones, timer 1, 2, 3, and 4, these are my overarching ones that control the movement of Madame Sexy Times, which was the pink-haired girl. And these sub ones control the energy pillar effects and the dancing ladies, as well as the sound that you heard. And I can't really explain any more about timers. It's just the same thing. You use timers and you have the objects and NPCs appear when one timer is complete and disappear when another timer is over. And you can just make your own little cutscenes or have your own little effects if you like. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do Let's Plays with my roommate, so please subscribe to our channel and you'll get to hear some pretty awesome commentary from cool games. We might do Neverwinter in the future, never know. Anyway, you guys have a great day.